What up YouTube, it's good to be with you. It's Richard here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a rebuildable dripping atomizer. Something I missed with the first version. Somehow along the way I didn't pick it up, and there was a lot of hype, a lot of buzz about this dripper going on, and I was thinking to myself, it must be really good. But then again, somebody told me the version 2 is coming out, so I waited, and right now it is here in Malaysia, not the authentic. Somehow the vape shops in Malaysia is not carrying the authentic version, so I managed to pick up a clone version of the Mutation X V2, and the authentic version is not very expensive. From what I found out, it's only about $39.99 or $40 US. It's around there, so it's very affordable, and it's like half the price you pay for an authentic RDA that is normally released. So this is also a American designed RDA, fully designed in America. It's very newbie friendly because of the changes they've done in here compared to the version 1, which we will get into the close-ups, have a look at it, break it down, and then come back. We're going to vape on it and talk about it again. So right now we have the Mutation X V2. Alright, I just gotta take a vape before I carry on again, just to show you, this dripper can actually check out quite a bit of vapor. Sorry, excuse the fog that I just chucked out. And yes, the Mutation X V2. So what is the difference between the V2 and the first version that was released? They've made a couple of changes. To start with, it's newbie friendly. Yes, I did say newbie friendly because, especially for those of you who's moving into mechanical mods, you're starting off building your own coils, whether it be a tank or a dripper, and especially a dripper, they have restructured the what we call center post. It's a center block right now with 2 holes in it, so in total you have 4 holes together with your negative post. That means you just put in your coil from one side, 2 holes, pin it down, and then the other side pin it down, and it'll just take you minutes. It's a breeze to do it, so that's the change. Also, the other thing is it allows single airflow option. Yeah, if you're not into building dual coils, you would just want to do a single coil, the airflow option will allow you to do that. All right, so redesigned white bore drip tip, although I'm using my own drip tip here. Okay, this is the clone version. I'm not sure if mine is exactly a one-to-one as the version 2, the authentic. All right, so but they say the authentic version redesigned with a white bore drip tip, which is a black Delrin drip tip. Okay, so mine didn't come with a black drip tip. It came with this tiny drip tip, which I look at it, looks like just like any other ordinary drip tip. So I changed to my own drip tip here with airflow options in it. And also an optional item which you can purchase for the V2 in the authentic version is the optional glass top cap, which I've seen on the internet, and you can buy that separately. So it's got a glass top cap. You can actually see your what do you call your coil, lighting up in there, which looks kind of interesting. Other than that, well, those are the changes. We're going to get into the close-up. We're going to break it down. We're going to have a good close look at it, and then come back. We're going to vape on it again, talk about it. All right, catch you later. This is the box that it came in. It's the exact version of the authentic Mutation X V2 boxing, which is not a good thing. All right, so anyway, comes in a blue box like that, says Indulgence, which are the original makers for the Mutation X V2 here, Mutation X V2. And at the side, same thing, you have all the branding there. So like I said, not a good thing to rip it off 100%. So you slide it off, the box comes open like that. Some notes here: new way of adjusting airflow, more choice for adjusting one side or both. So these are the changes that they've noted down here, comparing this V2 with the original version. So you have open up in there your spares there. Of course, the original comes with an Allen key that is somehow got this triangular shaped thingy here instead of like a hexagon kind of thing. So, but this is an ordinary Allen key that comes with a clone. I think a lot of people would much prefer the ordinary Allen key because if you lose it, you can go get another one. But if it's triangular, you only got one Allen key, and it's in a way irreplaceable. And then this is where the Mutation X V2 sits, and that's about it, I guess. That's the box for you. Here's the Mutation X V2 clone broken down into 4 separate pieces. I'm going to go through them one at a time, and starting with the drip tip that we have here. And like I said earlier on, the original authentic version comes with a black Delrin white bore drip tip. This doesn't look so much as a white bore drip tip to me. It looks more like one of your normal drip tips that we have. Okay, so it's not any more different than what I have here, which is my own drip tip. The bore is the same, and this is the clone version. But again, it could be a good thing instead of a bad thing, because if you have a smaller drip tip, the bore is smaller, you get better flavors from it. Alright, so this is the drip tip we're going to put aside. Alright, this is the top cap that we have together with the air holes or air slots that we have, the slanted air slots. So you have your heat sinks here, all the fins, and the drip tip the size of the bore, not as wide as probably the original. I'm not too sure, I have not seen the original, but this is the clone version. So you can actually fit in the drip tip like this, or you can put on any of your own personal drip tips. All right, so it fits as well. Any drip tip at all, it will still fit. There you go. And like I said, we have got the slanted air holes here. So now you have an extra slanted air hole here for single coil option. All right, so you have this 2 here for your dual coil, and if you want single coil, just fit it through here. And the slanted air slots actually produces a vortex with a swirling effect, giving you more vapor. And in there on top you see this concave, it's dome shape, so that's to harness your flavor as you're vaping. So it gives you flavor and also a lot of clouds as well. And this is how you fit in. This is the outer sleeve, okay, and you have your air slots here. If you're doing a dual coil, you have one here, so you just line it up together with these holes that you have, and it goes this way. This is fully opened, and as you're closing it, so you've got 6 holes left, then you close it and you open it. Alright, so for dual coils you would require both sides. So if you want a single build, take this out, choose the center air slot, just slot it in, and this side is open, this side is all closed up. So that's for your single build. Alright, so that's the top cap that you have. Okay, this is the outer sleeve. It's got 3 rows of 3 holes on each row. 1, 2, 3, so there's 9 holes altogether on each side. You have 18 holes combined. You have your Mutation X V2 logo here. That's the new logo. Okay, this is the build deck that we have here. Looking at the bottom section, you have your Mutation X V2 laser etched on it, and then a fake serial number 9415, and you have your 510 pin here, which is adjustable. This is using a flathead screwdriver like that, and there you go. Alright, so you can adjust it. It is actually silver plated 510 pin here. Alright, so you have got 2 O-rings to hold against the outer sleeve here like this. And for the build deck, you have a big center block in the middle. If you notice, it tapers down smaller here, and you have this white Delrin piece here, the insulator at the bottom, that can withstand temperatures up to 250 degrees Celsius. For the clone version, always have a question mark in my mind whether it can actually withstand that temperature. Okay, so anyway, here is the block with 2 holes on the positive poles. You have your 2 negative poles actually milled down into the deck itself, and you have the negative holes slightly bigger than the positive holes here. But again, I think it shouldn't be a problem holding down your 26 gauge or 24 and even your 22 gauge
mechanical wire. All right, so besides that, it also comes with the Allen key that we were telling you about. This is my own Allen key, so you can actually just use the Allen key to open up instead of the original ones that is triangular in shape, so you can afford to lose this and you can still get it from your hardware store. But with the triangular one, that would be rather difficult because I've not seen any triangular Allen keys out there. And building this is really a breeze, very easy. Okay, you've got a 6 mm deep juice hole there, and that's a very big juice well that you've got there. All right, 6 mm, that's about this deep. So you can put in lots of cotton, soak all your juice in, and you don't have to drip so often. All right, so this is the deck. Once you've got your coils and your cotton all in there, this is where you put your outer sleeve, line it up against your coil, put it back in, and then you have the upper top cap using a dual coil, so you just line it up, the air slot with the holes. You can adjust it. It is adjustable, right? And lastly, your drip tip.
And that's the Mutation X version 2. Do I like it? Yes, I do like it. Even despite the fact it's a clone version. Will I buy it if the authentic is available in Malaysia? Also, without a doubt, yes, I would. For the price, I mean, from what I found out, $40 US, that's about between 120 and 150 ringgit. Why not? That's like 1/3 or half the price of what authentic drippers are normally priced at. So it's value for the buck for sure. It's a great RDA in short. The blades, slanted blades out there to give you that swirling effect so that you can pump out more vapor, more like the vortex effect. It's also fantastic, kind of cool, single coil option. So especially with the flavors, if you want to get more flavors out of this, I mean, even with a dual coil, I wouldn't say it's excellent, but it's nice. Comparing it to like the Dark Horse RDA or the little boy that I've done reviews with, I kind of like this. I've been vaping on this for a couple of days now. I think the flavor is good, and especially if I were to do a single coil, close off, you know, the back air holes, I'm sure it'll taste much better with the flavors. Okay, 22 millimeter diameter, fit into my mechanical mod, looking nice and handsome there. Why not? So I've got a lot of things to like about this RDA, more than what I don't like. Honestly, I can't think of anything I don't like at this point in time. You know, although the drip tip, I don't know whether this is smaller than what the original is. Like I said, that's why if the authentic is around, I would, you know, get the authentic version. But then again, it could be a blessing in disguise, because if you have a smaller bore drip tip right here, that will give you better flavors. All right, so it may not be a bad thing. So right now, so far, no complaints. We're going to take one more vape right here, and then we're going to call it a day. This is the Mutation X version 2 RDA. Sorry about the fog. Until I talk to you again, vape safe. Have a great day. Bye for now. Cheers.